What's up, guys? We are back once again, and we're going to be doing another movie review today. And we're going to be talking about actually the remake or reboot, I guess you'd say, of Under Wraps 2021. Now, if you guys, first off, don't know, I did not watch this film originally last year because it just did not interest me, and I was kind of disappointed to know that they just rebooted it and they just really, I would say, just messed it up because I feel like they really went woke in this, and anyone that does not think they went woke, I mean, that's your opinion, but they kind of did because they changed a lot to fit the narrative and to fit, I guess, the current generations, I guess you'd say. I mean, overall, this movie, I would say, was decent, but it just, the acting was very cringe. It was corny. The original is always going to be better than the remake, and 9 times out of 10, it just, all of it just felt corny. I mean, the one that played Gilbert, he was very annoying. He was always just a very whiny kid. And the original one that played Gilbert, I enjoyed him better because he just, it felt more of an original character. This character just felt like he was trying too hard. It kind of looked like the one that's playing the character looks like he's from Hey Arnold, for crying out loud. And especially Marshall, it's just like the character of Marshall just felt like he was trying too hard to recreate that character that we know from the original movie. And then the same thing with all the other characters. We already know how it goes. I watched the second one, so you guys will be seeing a review on that one. I originally watched the second one first, then I went back to rewatch this one because I never watched it, so I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. It just kind of feels like Disney has lost their magic, and I'm going to keep saying that. Disney has lost their magic. I don't think Disney is going to have a original idea for a long time because I feel every time they redo a movie or they try to make another movie or they try to make a sequel, they're failing. And when I say they're failing, it means they're not coming up with anything original. They're not coming up with anything good. They're not continuing anything to continue the franchise. The second one, if they would have continued like with the original, like they did with this one, it would have been better. And I don't know why they didn't continue this. I mean, there's so many 90s Disney movies that they could have continued with back then that they didn't. I mean, Hocus Pocus was one, Under Wraps was one. There's other movies that they could have continued with, and I think I'm gonna make a video on that of different movies they could have continued back then than they did now. I mean, I'm probably just gonna make a video on that because it's true. I think a lot of original fans would prefer that over this because I think fans, honestly, whether you enjoy the original or the remake, you go watch the original. It's a lot better than the remake because it kind of makes you feel like that they're crapping on the original movie, that they're crapping on the original characters, that they're crapping on what the original movie was and what they were trying to do. I mean, because it was an original movie back then. Nowadays it's not. This movie is not original. It's just a remake. It's just a crappy remake is all it is. So that's just my thoughts real quick. I'm not going to spend too much time on this movie. I don't think it really deserves it. But either way, guys. And again, if someone comes out there, oh, they're just kids. I understand they're just kids. I understand that. I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm not saying, I think that the writing was cringe. I think the casting was wrong. I think the story direction was wrong. And I just felt like they were just trying to do a cheap remake and they failed. So that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments down below. You guys need to channel, subscribing. Leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed. And as always, hopefully you guys will stay very neutral. Again, if you enjoy this movie, okay, great. If not, that's fine too. I'm not saying you have to agree with me. I'm not saying you gotta disagree with me. But we can all have opinions at the end of the day, and hopefully we can all still get along. So let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.